Watch Dogs Legion is the latest entry in the Watch Dogs series, and while obviously not the first time for publisher Ubisoft, it is the first time the series has been developed by Ubisoft Toronto. Taking on a new property, especially one as big as Watch Dogs, is a massive challenge, but with titles such as Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist, Far Cry 5, and Starlink Battle for Atlas in their back catalogue, they were up for the challenge and they delivered a gaming experience that is entertaining, yet different from its predecessors. As with the previous Watch Dogs games, the narrative centers around the members of DedSec, who are fighting against various injustices that are present in the setting. The difference here, though, is that you do not start with an established team, but rather with one lone operative who has to begin to rebuild DedSec as they tackle the groups that are taking advantage of London and profiting from the dystopia that it's currently plagued with. Such a dystopian setting was brought about when London was bombed and DedSec was framed for these actions. Actions that led to people being oppressed, getting locked up, and having virtually no privacy. This part of the narrative is key to the game, as your actions help bolster more supporters to your cause and expand your ranks, making DedSec a formidable force to be reckoned with as they help right wrongs while also clearing their names. As you tackle the missions, you find out more information about the people behind the bombing and get one step closer to stopping them and reclaiming London. Regarding the gameplay, this is where Watch Dogs Legion shines, as it weaves it with the setting to give an entertaining experience. Firstly, the mission offer a varied array of locations for you to engage with and give you different ways for you to undertake them, be it going in stealthily or guns blazing. All of this is done with the use of various gadgets that you have in your arsenal. Gadgets can vary from operative to operative, with some members of DedSec having gadgets only accessible to them, such as the spy who has a gadget watch that can jam enemy guns. This versatility in operative experience does not only preclude it to gadgets though. Each operative comes with a preset profile including abilities and current occupation, which might be more suitable for certain missions. One mission, you have to infiltrate a building site and have to recruit a builder, as they would have easy access to the site, as well as a building drone to carry them around. Another level requires you to recruit an Albion officer to infiltrate their headquarters. This helps add variety to the game, as you have to be strategic about which operatives you use and get, as they might be helpful to the mission or to the team, such as providing medical assistance to injured operatives or helping bail out jailed team members. This interactive aspect doesn't just apply to your team though. The whole of London is filled with characters that are alive and interact with you like they would in real life, all of whom have personalized profiles to give you an insight into their lives and how you can recruit them. The recruitment aspect is often done through a side mission given to you by the potential recruit. However, freeing a borough also adds people to your team. This aspect of the gameplay adds to the immersion, as you feel like anyone can join the resistance and fight back against tyranny that is besieging London. On the matter of mechanics, another nifty one is fast travel, which in this installment ferries you around the tube. A mechanic I enjoyed as it added to the immersion that you were indeed in London. On top of this, little things such as the music having a variety of British performers, from Architects to Skepta, the iconic black cabs, famous landmarks, and the colourful language in the street as you stroll by, all add to the immersive aspect that makes you feel like you really are in London. If there are any critiques to be levied against Watch Dogs Legion, they might have to be with the handling of the operatives, as this can seem tricky to a first-time player. This, however, shouldn't be an issue, as you get accustomed to it very easily, and it's much smoother when compared to prior entries. Another aspect that's been discussed is the one of driving, as this was an issue in previous games. However, the handling has now improved, and there's an auto-drive function now which makes the drives much easier. In summation, Watch Dogs Legion has managed to accomplish what it set out to do, in giving us a great sequel that expands on the lore of prior entries, while keeping things fresh, exciting, and entertaining. We would definitely recommend this game to anyone who has played the previous games, or is looking for a fun and entertaining way to explore various areas of London while liberating it. Thank you so much for watching. Have you played Watch Dogs Legion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and while you're there, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and we stream regularly over on Twitch, and you can find all the links in the description. I'm Swifty from Invicta magazine, and we'll see you next time.